Hey, why hello. It's been a minute again. Yeah, I figured I'd just make a little quick video here. You're here at Swamp Donkey Gardens. It's October, I think 3rd, something like that. We're into October, so we're winding down the season. It was a good season, a really good season. We had lots of fresh produce, lots of customers, lots of ups and downs. There was trials and tribulations that go with gardening and a greenhouse. Keeping up, it was fun. But I just wanted to go around and show you. I don't know. It's probably, let's say, 7:30 maybe, something like that. 6:30. Anyhow, I just wanted to go around and I'll show you what we got going on down here. We sure do got a lot. So let me flip you around here quick. Here's the farm stand. I got lots of produce. The gourds over here. I'll show you them in a minute. They were a mistake. Well, not a mistake, but and some patty pan squash too. Oh, scoop down here. Look at that old glory. That's what we got going on. The greenhouse. And the sunflowers were pretty cool at one point. I guess I missed that video and that, but they were pretty cool. Yep, we got rhubarb here down amongst the weeds. But I was picking some stuff. I gotta show you these things. These are kohlrabies gone crazy. They're huge. I thought they were maybe a broccoli, but this was all kohlrabi. And we just let these ones go, and wow, they're huge. Let's see if we can kind of get in there. Look at the stem of that thing. It almost looks like a broccoli plant. It is not. It's definitely a brassica. There's no broccoli, cauliflower, nothing like that. I don't know what it was kohlrabi. But anyhow, moving on. We got this big old celery. We're gonna harvest this. We've been harvesting this all year. I've cut this, oh my gosh, so many times. And it's super good, super good. Look at that bullhead right there. And don't mind the weeds. We got cherry tomatoes, and they have put out so many cherry tomatoes, it's not even funny. I mean, there's some not neglect, but I think the blight, these are the first part of the blight once that first hurricane start coming up through. And over here is peppers, which I've been harvesting these. You see the yellow lemon drops. They're really hot. They're really good though. And then these are, I think Carmen. And then there's some mixed in jalapenos. There's a wee dinky red one. There's a nice jalapeno, huh? Moving on. And then we're all sweet peppers except the jalapenos. These were Anaheim chilies on the one end. Or no, I think these are Carmen chilies, and then these are, I just don't remember. Which I harvested a bunch. I just got done here. This was just from them 2 patches. Look at those nice peppers. Some of them are little. That one's really nice. But I'll take you down and we're going to harvest some more down there. I'll grab the box once I get done here. These are all, and I just harvested these. I got a lot of peppers off of these. These are hot Hungarian wax. These are all on the seconds. You can see there's one down there. I had a little damage, but I just picked I think a bushel of these out of this patch. I got these all over the place. And there's some more jalapenos that need picked. See them down in there. Jalapeno. And there's some more lemon drops. And over here we have Anaheim chilies, which, as you can see, there's a little yellowing, so there's a little lack of fertilizer on these ones. They're a little yellow, but they produced all year. They produce nice big old peppers. I like that, baby. Anaheim chili, and that to be a semi-hot pepper. Moving on, and this whole back row would have been, at one point it was just loaded with pickling cucumbers. This back where you see this the black weed mat, but they're long gone. I got tired of picking those things. More celery. This is spent green beans. There's a big old basil gone to seed. The bees love it, love it. There's some more celery. Like I said, I'll do celery. This is the first year I ever did celery. I'll do it every year. It's so easy to grow. There's a big old stalk of it right there. Another one. Spin around here with basil. I just plant it just because I can plant it. Basil, it brings the bees. We got our first grapevine, which the Japanese beetles ravaged, but we did get, I would say probably 2 pecks of grapes off of that one grapevine. We'll be planting more. We'll continue up there. And this here was just kind of let go. Yeah. Strawberries, I think you've seen them before, and they were long gone. This is a big old patch of oregano, and it's funny how throughout the year they fight each other. These strawberries, there's strawberries mixed in here, and then there's oregano in there. Oh man, it's so funny because the strawberries will grow up and then the oregano will grow up. Here's the 2 mother plants that started all the strawberries on the whole property. We'll look down to here. This big old, looks like a wig. Chives. Blueberries, we don't want to talk about. They might as well not even show them because they aren't going to be there. Oop, I forgot my box. Oh, these are all our different varieties of tomatoes, which, like you can see, the blight got those. But they're still producing tomatoes. This big old heirloom right there, huh? Some down there, which I just harvested. I think about 10 pounds between that one up there and this one down here. So I'll go up and grab my box, and I'll take you down and we'll pick some peppers. Sorry about spinning you around. So, but that looks cool, doesn't it? I don't get tired of looking at this backdrop. I know the factory or the John Deere dealership's there, but it's still cool, I think. And who doesn't like looking at like dozers and excavators and things like that? So over here's old zucchini. There was zucchini there. There's pepper plants, which like I said, I just harvested, and they're all now, I call them seconds. They're all these hot Hungarians they're only about that size. That's about the biggest you're gonna get out of them. I mean, these are almost like snacking hot peppers. But we got lots and lots of peppers out of there. Oh, we got Anaheims. And that's what I've been harvesting. And I noticed there's some in there getting nice and red. Let's flip you around here. This was crookneck squash. Hey, basil. I got a purple basil. Which I not a lot of people around here hear this purple basil. I mean, some people do, some people don't, but I love it. It's so good. And then there's a bee feeder, that's what I call them. And look at these over here. This is what I wanted to show you. Look at that big dog. It's not bad. I didn't bring my box. But these are all a sweet pepper. Like I said, most of them are Carmen, or there's another kind that that they are, but I just can't remember it right now. You know, let's go figure. And they grow different. They really do. Some of them get the stubby end. Some of them get the long end. Coming around. I see another red one in there. Not a very big one though. I wish I could remember the name of these ones. They're almost like a long hot, but they're not hot. Oh, and there's some more lemon drops. You got lots of those. Which I'll show you. We got some of them in the greenhouse too. I'm telling you, that purple basil is so good, so good. I'll leave that there. But yeah, that was one picking, half a bushel. And we have this. This is just a bed that I just kind of put in. This is an heirloom tomato. I don't know which I didn't do anything with. Look at that big old ugly rotten. It's all rotten now. But yeah, that's a big old. But this is jalapeno, 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 all the way back to here. Which I just had some extra jalapeno plants, and this is, I can't remember, but it's huge. And it looks so cool. And we got coleus. Looks just like the basil. There's a big old basil plant there. And the coleus does the same, pretty much the same, kind of the same family, kind of. They're just more leaves and flowers. And then back in this weed mess, that's strawberries. Which doesn't look like it right now, but I promise you they're there. There's this side of the greenhouse. Wildflowers. And we got old sunflowers, which you couldn't even see. You couldn't even see up there. I had so many sunflowers in here at one point. I think we did make a video on that. Look at these petunias. They're just rocking and rolling in the ground. And then this is a second planting of green beans, which I have to get down here and get this. And these are the yellow ones are dill, and that's all dill down here, which we need flopped up. Which we have random, which we didn't have a problem with bees this year. I'm telling you, the bees were. And this back here amongst that is still red beets in there. We just haven't harvested those. More green beans, which that's next project of probably tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. I don't know. But we'll get to the green beans. But these are just loaded with, these are they're a southern green bean. The plants just get loaded with them. They just get loaded with them. Look at them all in there. That's just one plant. It just smells of dill. This was all loaded with dill. There's one remnants of a stem, but this was loaded with dill. And if you ever want to grow dill is so simple to grow. It really is. Only you just plant the seeds, let them grow. It just, and if you're doing dilly beans or anything like that. But there's Mrs. Swamp Donkey's wildflower garden. I think there's some cosmos in there. There's some little white snowball looking things. It's just a wildflower. There's a sunflower just popping up there. Almost has a head on it. And then we'll move over to, I planted these about 4 weeks ago. And we've been harvesting the heck out of this zucchini, green zucchini. You can see it has some powdery mildew. I've been amending it with a spray of baking soda. I think I put 2 teaspoons per gallon, and I use my handy dandy sprayer and fill it up with a gallon. And it works. It's the natural remedy. You can get some like store-bought and stuff, but yeah, I'd rather just try it natural. Why not? You know, it doesn't work like the store-bought and does, but I know there's a zucchini in there. I just harvested about 6 of these the other day. There's a little one down there. It's amongst some weeds. One back in there somewhere. Ooh, there's a big one back in there. Let's see. Oh yeah, boy. Zucchini. That's a big one. I can't even get it in the thing. That's a nice long one. Nice. Got some leaf rot on it, but that'll wipe right off. And over on this side we have jalapeno, or no. Why do I always come to a blank? Not ghost peppers. Habaneros. There's some on that side over there is more jalapenos. We got lots of which I gotta harvest these later on tonight. Look at those. Nice habaneros. There's a little coleus back here. Got cool colors on that. I like the maroon and the purple or whatever it is. There's a lemon drop stuck in there. And that's a fallen down cherry tomato, which this thing just produces tons of them. Tons. These little cuties. Oop, that one's cracked. Look at how cute. They're just little, like dinky little. Get out of there. Yeah, about the size of my thumbnail. Coming back around. The ground petunias. Those orange ones. Jalapenos, which the cat loves to lay down in here. He loves to lay in this little spot there. He's got another spot right there. He loves. Why does he like to lay in the hot peppers? I have no idea. Weirdo. San Marzano tomatoes, which we're not lacking of any. Yellow and pink. This was all carrots at one point. We went through so many carrots. I'm not joking. Which, gotta harvest some of these. Look at them down in there. Lots of them. And this whole wall is yellow lemon drop peppers. And then this monstrosity in here, as you can see sticking up over there, is hot Hungarians, but down in the middle were Anaheim chilies, which have flopped all over. You can see a red one back here, which I have to get in here and harvest some of these. Yeah, Anaheim's chili. But they were all that on. You can see there are a lot of them. I just couldn't keep them. Almost had to string them up, but they're all flopped over. They were as high. They were as tall as me. No joke. Really, no joke. They were as tall as me. Pepper plants, all of them. Who would have thunk it? Yeah, we've gotten so many hot Hungarians out of this. It just, the video is not, I'm telling you, it doesn't do it justice. They're huge. I think there's 8, maybe 10 in there. And we got some tomatoes, which looks like a lot of stuff in these. Hey, look at that, big old basil, imagine that. Yep, more tomatoes. They are There's some Cherokee purples in there. There's some back here early girls, which early girls, I have them planted all over the place and they do really well. They put out a medium tomato, but and then there's another monstrosity. Yeah, got some pretty flowers. One. Coming back here, it's all trellised up, and it's like a jungle in here, I'm telling you. It's them are all Amish paste, and I think there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there's 5, 10, 15 Amish paste plants in there, or yeah, plants. And that's my trellis system, and that has came down, oh gosh, probably 3 times. I've had to fix that. And that trellis system, which I have it now, I have it wired. Sorry if I'm all over the place here, but yeah, I have it wired now. I had it strung with string before. More cherry tomatoes, and then these are Amish paste, and I'm coming back around down, if I'm showing you right, all Amish paste. And then back here are more, I think Abe Lincoln's or early girls. No, I think Abe Lincoln's are on the other side, backside, but early girls. But they come up with a ton of medium tomatoes, and I bet you these tomato plants are at least, oh god, they got to be at least 12 to 15 feet tall. They go up over the trellis, and then a lot of them come back down, and like here on this one is, follow it up, it's just, they just hang, they're vining, they do well. But yeah, we've looky here, pretty flowers. Our heater, our vintage boom box. Vintage, that is old, and it works perfect. There's nothing wrong with that. Vents, I got one closed and one open. One should be open. Both should be open. Come back over here to compost pile, but here's, I think I showed this on one of the videos. This is a gourd. I didn't plant this, I just came out, which looks like I have to cut a couple. Compost pile, yuck. Yeah, like, check her out. Gourd, ugly. Somebody said it looks like a vagina. Another one over there. Yeah, we got a ton of these things, which we have a bunch of them up in the stand too. There's another one there encapsulated. Yeah, I didn't plant that. I was a volunteer. That thing's huge. Oh, let's go back over this way. We got potatoes that we've dug. We got white on this side, which these 3 rows still need dug, which that's another project this weekend. I think I'll get the boy on that. Yeah. And this side's reds. So I think I got one more row. This row here is reds, and these 2 are still white potatoes. They're in there. They're beautiful potatoes. Come back around, take you over to the raspberries. But these things have been producing all year long. They were the first thing, one of the first things that came out. I just loaded with them. Look at here. Everybody's hard at work. Thank you guys. I can't get them. What are you guys doing? Let me get back on there. Just zipping right through them. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's the other side. Sun going down. Oh yeah, I gotta go and get them peppers. So there you go. That's what we got going on. Like I said, it was a good year. We got lots of what we planted. You know, just hard work and determination. Oh, and down there is background. The apples. There's 3 apple trees down there. Boy, they did good. They're getting big. So all right, guys. So like I always as I say when I'm in my videos, and like everybody else does, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button. Boy, it helps out the channel. I know it's not, it's free. So with that being said, we'll talk at you later. Have a great day.